organizations, we look to hire the best talent and have the best people in the right roles. Aren't you always looking for that? Or aren't you as an individual thinking about what you're doing every day and how you can do it best? Well, you might not be thinking about that, but I really want you to think about the things that you do every day and what you do with excellence, what you do well. What are those things that just energize you to go, gosh, I'm in the flow and I'm in the moment and it feels so really, really good? And then there's those other things that you get in your day or within your role that you go, well, I can do it, but, okay, how do those feel? When you hear someone say, well, I can do it, but, is that the person you really want to be doing that? Well, I can sure tell you if I'm going under the knife to have surgery, I sure don't want my surgeon saying, I can do it, but. Or do you want that teacher teaching your child that says, I can do it, but? No, we don't. When we think about critical roles and you hear those words, I can do it, but, well, we really need to look at that sentence, that phrase, and think about how much is that happening with you? How much is that happening in your organization? When we think about, I can do it, but. When we think about that phrase, we really have to think about the energy and the performance and the engagement with that phrase. That's not a lot of energy coming when people say that. So I want you to first think about the organization and think about people you're managing. And I want you to really listen differently. I want you to think about their roles and responsibilities. And when you ask them to do something, what's their response to that? Are they enlightened and excited about it and can't wait to get started and that's the thing they have back to you? Or is it one of those things that go, okay, well, I'll put it on my list to do it, or I can do it, but you know what, I'm not going to get to it till next week, or I can do it, but I'm really probably not the best person to do it. We need to be listening to that. As managers, we need to be listening to those words, and we need to be watching up the patterns to say, when are those words happening? With what types of projects, or with what types of things, or with what type of people, or is it a certain client? Okay, so think about that as managers leading people when you're hearing those words, and try to watch for those patterns or dig deeper with that employee. Now, if you're an individual who's working in a role, and I want you to think about your role and what you get to do every day, and all those things that energize you and bring you light in life, and all those things that drain you and get boring, and you're just kind of even use the word hate, that I hate doing that. Okay, well, let's go to the middle and just think about the I can do it buts for you. You know, what are those things that you're saying, I can do it, but? I want you as an individual to think about that and drill deeper into what are your things that you say that to. And really look at that and say, how much of my day am I doing that? If I'm doing that a lot of my day, we're kind of sleepwalking through our days. We're kind of going through it going, no wonder at the end of the day you're tired and exhausted. No wonder you're not maybe doing your best quality work. No wonder you're just, getting by. That's not what life is like. That's not what work is like. Our work needs to be engaging. So that should be a quick flag to say, hey, wait a minute, I'm not feeling engaged. I'm not feeling enthused about this. So it's our responsibilities as individuals that we take a look at the work that we're doing. We listen to our words. We notice our enthusiasm or not, and we start paying attention to that a little bit more. So we all want quality service. When you think about every interaction that we have with someone, whether that's out in the public, grabbing your coffee of the day, or picking up your dry cleaning, or going out to eat, that engagement is so important, both for us and the individual. And so we all need to be better at thinking about the things that we do well, so we can raise our consciousness about our own service to others and others serving us in our organizations and in our community today. So I want you to really think about that phrase today, I can do it, but, and think about where that's coming in your life, if that's a choice of yours, or if it's something that's required in your day every day. Those are the things that can make us great as individuals and great as organizations. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you like this information, please share it with others. Also, I wanted to make sure you are aware of the book coming out soon called Get Your Mind on Your People. Go to LoriStohs.com and order yours today. Thanks for joining us today, and remember to get your mind on.